Here is a Starry 101 homesteading canning tip. I had to grab the camera because this is a great time for me to be sharing, especially with those of you who are new to canning. Because I know when I was new to canning, I had a lot of questions and there wasn't any resources out there. You can come to my channel and you know there's going to be lots of resources. I'm in the middle of canning apples. It is fall and it is fruit harvest time, so I am catching up on my plums and pears, and you can get peaches now and you can get apples, and there's so much abundant fruit out there. And what do? We get canning for our pantry shelves. Well, here's a couple tips, and in fact the first tip I want to offer is, and these are all saving time tips, because I'm all about not just doing things frugally, but I want to save time. I enjoy canning, but I don't want to spend all day doing it. So the first tip is, when you are processing your fruit, don't spend your time peeling. Okay? Don't go down that road. Grandma did it, you know, and maybe great grandma did it, but you don't have to peel any of your fruit. I don't care if it's a plum or a peach or a pear or an apple. Do not spend your time wasting it with taking that valuable peel off. And the reason being, these are apples that I just canned this week, and look, where are the peels? I didn't peel the apples, but you see how they can up? Look how beautiful they look. These are unpeeled apple, and they just kind of like cook up. So if you're worried about using this for your cobbler or your apple pie, and you're like, oh, I have to peel them, no, because they're all going to cook up. And you know what? There's great nutrition in the peel. So don't make that mistake of wasting your time and taking the peel off. The next bit of advice, and this just kind of dawned on me because I really want to get out there and do something today, right? It's hunting season, and I've got a whole list of things that I want to do. I want to get a turkey, I want to get a deer, I got to practice my bow. You know, it's harvest season. So I started looking at all these apples, and I had to stop in the middle of doing this because I'm doing another batch of apples. You don't necessarily have to slice everything up in a square. No. In fact, this next batch of apples, I am just doing big slices like this. Yeah, why not? You know, I kept thinking, why am I wasting my time doing little tiny squares? I don't know. But this is going to save me a lot of processing time, and it's going to cook up the same. If you're going to use it for an apple pie later on or an apple cobbler later on, you don't necessarily have to do everything in little squares. Do you know how much time you're going to save? So really think outside the box when it comes to processing your fruit for your canning jars. You know what? Your time is valuable. So make it count. All right, friends, happy canning, and hopefully this tip helps save you a little bit of time in the kitchen. I know we love to can, but even if you save a little bit of time, isn't that worth it? All right, get slicing and dicing.